finally, alright, let's figure out what we're doing here. These. Maybe I should do the coasters today. Oh, stuff everywhere. Stuff everywhere. This is chrome, this is chrome. Put them together. Check this out. Oh, it's upside down. Mushrooms. And we've got these. I can go up here with the other ones. I don't know where my wipes are. I don't know where anything is in here. This is the problem with not coming in here every day. I need to come in here every day. I got stuff in the living room I have to bring in here. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to put my hair up. So I'm gonna be too hot in here. Oh, I'm already roasting. I'm not used to wearing. I think I'm gonna have to change my clothes. I thought it'd be cold in here, but nope. Nope, nope, I'm hot. I'm hot. Can I zoom? Oh. There's my little dinosaur. And out. There. Isn't he cute? I want to make some of him with Here's the mold. I got that on Temu. I want to make some of him with mixed mold. Never used this before. So that should be interesting. Maybe I should do that today. I have to find some molds though. I don't want to just do him. I don't think I want the snail mixed mold. Or do I? You think a snail would look good? I think the antennas will snap off. I actually don't mind this music. I might have to favorite this one. Easy way to clean off your workspace. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Why do I keep doing that? See the glitter right in here? Just gone. In case anybody wants to know how you clean that stuff up. Even spare bits of resin. Those are harder to get up sometimes. Sometimes you have to loosen them up. And they'll come off your table. Maybe. Or they'll just be stubborn and make a fool out of me. You fool! I'll show you. You're making a fool out of me. I'm gonna try to clean some of this off, maybe not. These need glued. These are real acorns, but their caps came off of them. You can glue them back on. I'm not gonna kill anything. I tried to clean all those up. Get all these stickers out of here. I also had silica gel everywhere because I had stuff drying. All right. See how cute he is. And I just painted his eyes with the white acrylic less resin marker, and then I went in with a chrome copper Sharpie, and then I used the black acrylic less resin marker for the people. And then I'll probably at the end I'll go over them with UV. I wish I had got some more stones in him. He's got an area of clear, but he looks pretty cool. I mean, look at that. Those were stones from Lowe's. Yes. You can buy stones and sand and stuff at Lowe's. You don't have to go to craft stores. Top tip. I will be back. I am too hot. I am going to change and pull my hair back. Oh, what is this? Go away. I feel 10 times better. Just from that. Just from changing my clothes and pulling my hair back. Look at these. They're little wooden mushrooms. And they come in, well, these are acorns, but they sell them at the Dollar Tree. My teeth are yellow. You're probably like, I don't need to see your yellow teeth. I got this guy at Michael's. This was a while back. Same with this one. And I always somehow manage to chip them because they don't wrap them in any paper. It's a bunny. You're probably like, it's not Easter. And these are some new molds I got. I might actually do these with the mixed mold. Oh, wait till I show you this one. I saw this on Temu and I had to get it. Look. Little cats with the little tails. I figured you can do earrings, pins, pendants, whatever you want. And then this, I saw someone doing this recently. I think it was a Southern lady. This is a fox. And it's got a decent amount of room in it. You can use it for a pencil holder. And I thought, yes, I love foxes, so we're gonna make one of these. I don't know. I might do that one mixed mold. I don't know. Honestly. I just want to get this stuff open. This one, I thought it was going to be bigger. It's an otter. So, we'll see what happens with that one. I got my scissors that I need to relocate. What else is in here? We went to a Hallmark store. And they weren't, apparently some of the Hallmark stores are owned privately, which is nice because then they can sell whatever they want. And they had these little 3D printed characters you could buy. And they were like $2 a piece. But the detail, like, look at the little turtle. I thought maybe I can use them in resin projects. This is a jackalope. What else I got? I thought he was cute. My little octopus. The ladybug. Had to get the ladybug. Don't like that it's gray. But I think they did that because they didn't want too much black. They wanted you to see the detail. Possum. I'm gonna block my face so it can, they're really detailed. Like, I was surprised. Look at this duck. It looks like a real mallard. And then there was a little panda. I thought those were neat. And these, the little bees, I should have, if I was smart, I would have just bought the bees. And then I could have put them on one of those honey pot jars, you know, that we have the mold for. That would have been a cool idea. I need to figure out how to 3D print like that. That'd be cool. Alright, so we got an empty box now that I don't need in here. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Anything else in here? No. And if you ever see this mold, I like it just for that. And these berries are really cool. It is made of 3D printed things though, because you can see the lines, but this, I figured if you make a second one of these, you could do earrings. And they're not that big for earrings. Dangles. I figured you could paint it brown on the inside, and then you can do a little scene on this side, and then the other side will just be a solid brown, look like it's a walnut. See, I have this is a real walnut, and you can crack it in half right here. There's a seam. I don't know if I could show it to you. There's a seam right there. You crack it in half and you eat the nut inside. This one I wouldn't because I've had it in silica gel, so probably not the best idea, but that's pretty accurate in size. Actually, this is probably bigger. So my debate is, do I mold this whole like it is? Or do I split it in half? Or do I mold it whole first and then split it in half and mold it in halves? I could do that. That would be the safer option. Just depends on how the walnut holds up with the silicone. I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys saw it earlier. This is the Toby seed. Any of you guys got Toby trees around you? Hopefully this will grow for me next year. I gotta put it in the refrigerator. I can show you guys how I warm my resin up since it is cold, but I don't want to do that until, I guess I could just show you, because I don't know how long I'm going to be live streaming. I need to set it up. I wonder if I can zoom. Let's see if I can move you guys. How high does this thing go? Is the question. Maybe that's as high as it goes. Oh, such a pain, such a pain, such a pain. Such a pain. There we go. I think that's as high as you go. That sucks. Does this go high? Maybe not. Maybe? Nope. Alright. I tried. See a little bit of floor. That is a space heater. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Back to where it belongs. There we go. move some of this stuff out of the way. Here. Oh. If you guys didn't know, Let's Resin has a chameleon mold, which I feel like nobody, I don't know if I've seen anybody actually do it. Maybe one person? But, let's see if I can zoom you out a little bit. Yeah, okay. Space heater. Right now it is 66 in my room. And what I do is, I have a plastic bin that I have all of my resins in. Just one of those big plastic containers here. Let me show you. Instead of just talking. That bin right there, I have my resins in. Not all of them right now. I still gotta put some more in there. I got Promise Epoxy over here. And then I got the Let's Resin hiding back here. Bond Crafter. Oops. Okay. Now, what I do is I take that bin and I pull it and I put it over here in front of the heater. And then this thing, can I zoom out? There we go. So basically, you have this thing in front of the plastic container full of resin, and you turn it on, and then you put it on a timer. Usually you do for like an hour, and then you hit oscillate, and it moves. So that way, it's not going to sit on one spot on your resin bottles. Like, you're not going to have to worry about it melting through your resin bottles. And this gets pretty nice. It's already warm. And that'll heat up your resin. You don't need some special resin water warmer, or even that new curing machine. Isn't it the same as just having a heat mat? Just putting your stuff on a heat mat. I don't see the difference, other than it having a lid. I mean, I could probably do that with a heat mat, and I could probably take one of these plastic containers, flip it upside down, put some holes in the lid, and you have a lid to put over top your resin stuff. I mean, that's like, I've heard of people using dehydrators to cure their resin faster. Honestly, I think that would be a better bang for your buck, because they're going to charge you what? How much is a curing machine? Is it like $100 or more? Because dehydrators are cheaper than that. So right now, this is on max. You can set the temp. The temps are up here. And then what you do is you just take your resin, put it in front of there. It's going to move back and forth, and it's going to warm your resin up. And your resin's not going to be too hot. It's not going to be like to the point where you can't handle it. But I would say you'd have to watch doing this with a 4-hour fast cure, because your resin's going to be warmer. It may not let you, it may cure faster. Not sure. But I don't like 4-hour fast cures, to be honest with you. So we'll just leave this here. That's my deep pour. Yeah, my room's a bit nuts right now. There's my computer. That's where I edit. And that bin is all Halloween stuff, which I started putting away. Then my drawers. I have these drawers. Some of them are labeled, but the labels keep coming off. So what I did was I sticker bombed them for whatever's in it. Like that one has food molds in it. So I got all the food stickers on it. And then this one's got flowers. That one's got Christmas stuff. And we got the ocean stuff below that. And then over here we got, these drawers are slightly smaller. We've got, that one's just mixed animals. Dogs in this one. Down there's the sports one. Then we've got cats. I think the birds are different now. Those are the butterflies and the birds are moved over here. I didn't switch. I could have just switched the drawers out, honestly. They're the same things. That one's the music one. It's just my way of organizing, but the problem is a lot of those are full, and some of them don't have a whole lot in them. Oh, and this is what I was talking about with the animals. These. They sell these on Amazon. They're like $34, and you get 6 molds. And what I wanted these ones for, because look, it's Timon and Pumbaa. And then you've got a monkey, a leopard, a rhino. The rhino's really cute. And the alligator. And then there were a few that you couldn't get in the packs. You had to get them separately. And that was the panda. Ooh, too close. Too close. There we go. I wish that stupid chat thing would stop popping up on the screen. It's bugging me. But the panda was separate. You couldn't get it in a pack. And then the other pack was the forest animals. What did I do with those? I just showed them to you. Now I don't know what I did with them. Figures. Yeah. This came in the forest pack. The deer. What else was in that one? There might have been a raccoon. I don't know, but there were 6. I can't remember what the 6 were. And the panda. Oh, you know what? Fox was another one. I do really want the fox. Don't have the fox. So we're gonna put these down here. And I need to find homes for all this stuff. You know what? I've got some stuff over here that some stuff that I want to make molds of. This squirrel, it's like a tea light holder, $1.99, and I think I got him at Goodwill. And I got this squirrel. I think this has always been in the family. I think it either came from my dad or my grandma. Somebody, I don't know. I don't remember. I might have found it in the junkyard back when I was a kid. I don't know. I used to collect weird things that I would find in my grandpa's junkyard. But yeah, I think that would look cool. Just clear with fall leaves in it, whatever. Squirrel. Funny story, my cat was trying to get a squirrel this morning. We had a young one outside, and it was climbing up the side of the house right next to the big window in front, and she tried to jump up to the second tier of the window and then ended up falling the whole way down the wall. And my husband was hysterically laughing at her, but I don't know. I kind of want to do some resin stuff today, but I don't know what I want to do yet. I'd like to do some UV stuff, but during the day that's hard to do in here because of the light that comes through the window, and as soon as I close the blind it's dark. So that's why I bought the ring light, but the ring light sucks. This one sucks. So there's that. I do want to do these. I want to make some cat stuff. Teeny weeny kitty cats. I'm just wondering if this mold is going to be level. And I'm probably gonna say it's not, because it's, see how bumpy it is? And right here where the tails are, it's lower than the rest of the mold, so this part's just gonna go like that once you put resin in it. So I might have to try and fix this, maybe. Maybe I'll just do something simple today. I'll show you guys with something with UV, and I know I haven't been on here in a while because last week was PMS week and it was really bad. It messes with my depression. Sometimes I'm fine. Other times I get really depressed. And that was one of those weeks. I'm fine now. I have to go on the 7th to the dermatologist because I think I have skin cancer on my foot, which isn't the greatest because I'm also diabetic, and diabetic people and their feet are not a good mix. So I just got that on the back of my mind, like, do I have cancer? And I know that's been there for 3 years now. And now it just started looking weird. So and it runs really heavy on my dad's side of the family. My grandpa had it really bad. I swear he would just get it, and he wasn't even outside, and he would just get it. So trying to keep my mind off of it. But I'm gonna have to move some of this stuff around, and then we're going to play around with some stuff here. So let me get this, looking at my table. So looking at my ugly mug you don't want to see. Gonna put these guys away for now. Should take, oh, the sticker don't matter on him, it can stay there. What are we gonna play with today? I think I want to play with some UV, so we're gonna close the blind. Okay. Alright. Blind is closed. Air purifier's on. I swear I feel like I'm in like a I'm in a space shuttle ready to launch. We gotta check all the systems ready to go. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Can I put you in the window? Are you gonna fall? You're gonna fall. Alright, now. I know I said I wanted to do UV. What are we gonna play with? Oh, I got a new UV light. Did I bring it in here though? For my birthday, my parents got me the new UV light. Not the Resiners one, the Let's resin. Is it in here? Is the question. I don't know. I also have these. These are from Little Window. These ones are quite big. I think these would make good pendants, but these, they would either have to be, I mean, look how big they are. It'd have to be a keychain or a magnet or something. Alright, now, I need to find my new light. I don't know if I brought it in here. I might not. Alright. Let's see how this puppy works. I haven't even opened it yet. Alright. And this is supposed to be a rechargeable cordless. They definitely package their stuff nicely. Like, see? Nothing's gonna happen to that. I will say. They did that with their bubble remover too, and it was, okay, please tell me this came with a cord to charge it. Oh, yeah, it's inside the light. And I think I'm gonna leave the plastic on. Let's just throw some more crap on the floor in here. Why not? Why not? Why not? Alright, where? Let's see, where do we charge this? So, right there, we'll take that part off at least. Okay. I'll charge this puppy up a little bit. Alright. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's the cord. So is this supposed to light up? Okay, I do see a light. Let me see what this manual says. It'll turn green when it's fully charged. Okay. I think they should have made that light a bit larger. Alright. I looked at that enough. Oh, okay. So, what do we want to play with today? Ooh. What do I want to do? I can make myself some dove earrings, but question is how? How do I go about doing the doves? Do I do UV? I mean, I could do a pair of UVs to start out. I don't know, I might start with the cats. Kitty cat. And I know these are gonna be tricky. But I kind of wanted to play with these. So maybe we'll just do... We'll play with this. Where is my UV resin? Oh, it's right here. Actually, I think I have a bottle up here already. Question is, what did I do with it? Oh, right here. My UV. And this is what, the maple? Maybe we should see what the maple looks like. Alright, I've been wanting to try something, so we're just going to try it. Let me put this light on, maybe it'll make it better in here. Better? I guess that's better. You're going to see reflections from the light though, so... Alright, so what we're going to do, first I want to make sure these are clean. Where's my tape? This is what I'm talking about. Just had it. Here it is. Oh! Okay. It's already 69 in here. We started at 66, so my little heater is doing its job. That's on the bottom. these teeny weeny ones. I just want the bigger ones clean. Because that's what I want to use today. Alright, we're as clean as we're gonna get right now. This over here. Okay. So first we got the UV. So you should probably figure out which one of these. Let's say these are gonna be pendants. Did I take the Cheshire Cat one out? Let's see what we got in here. Yeah, this one's a Cheshire Cat. Let me show it to you. I'm hoping you can see it. I don't feel like you can. If I have something dark, let's put it on this. You might be able to see it better. Maybe not. It's a Cheshire Cat. Is this going to fit in here? No. Maybe we'll have to use the big ones. Hold on. Will it fit in here? Yeah, it'll fit in there. Hold on. Hold on. We're switching modes. I don't think I made one of these big ones. So I don't know why they're so dirty. This one's sitting around, I guess. Alright, so I'm gonna use one of these middle ones. So we're gonna do this. And I need a little tool because I can see bubbles in there. And I want those to come up to the surface. Will they? I don't know. Alright. I think I might need a little bit more in there. I don't want those little bubbles everywhere, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. I want a lighter. Does it have fluid in it? Yes, it does. Let's see if we can get rid of some of those. There's still a lot in there. I'm just trying to get them to come up to the surface. I see a hair. Did I get that out? Oh, there it is. I feel like my tool is picking stuff up off the table now. Yeah, I keep seeing hair. Is it hair? I don't know, maybe it's pigment. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Hold on. Okay. Let's wipe this off. Okay, let's see if I can get any more of those bubbles out. It's looking pretty decent now. Let's take our Cheshire Cat and grab some tweezers, because that'll make it easier. And take our Cheshire Cat, which hopefully you can see, I don't know. And then we're going to, and I can see all those bubbles in there, which I do not want. Come here. No. No. Do you see why this is a pain? These inlays. Because even if you have a good pair of tweezers, it ain't gonna, it's not gonna stick. It's not. What? Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Let me, squeegee. We're gonna squeegee and try and get some of them bubbles off. And then, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Can we stop? Do I have a better pair of tweezers? Probably not. These ones, fucking freaking. Now I can't even tell which is the front, which is the back. There's all this freaking resin on it. At this point, it doesn't matter which way is right side up. I just want, I don't want it crooked. You don't want it crooked. And once again, bubble. And bubble. I can see bubbles. Messiest shit on the planet. Maybe I should start making these with something other than a clear silicone. It really makes it hard to see. Oh, Yep, we're just gonna leave that there for now. getting agitated. Very agitated today. Why do I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Why? Trying to get the bubbles to rise. Yes, I do see that there's a piece of dirt or something in there. Oh well. It's gonna have to stay there now. And that's another problem with these molds is if you want the rim, it's hard not to get resin in the rim on the first layer where you don't want the resin in the rim. Because you want the rim to be a different color, not clear. I'm dropping everything now. Alright, let's see if we can get that inlay back in there. I might have to put a glove on. So I'm just already fed up. We'll put one on. Maybe, heck, maybe we'll put two. Pick this up with my hand because I'm fed up with it. Oh, I'm gonna put it down in there. And see all the bubbles? I see them. I see 3, 4 big ones. It's like immediate. And the thing was already covered in resin. And I can't tell if it's straight. I'm gonna have to start marking it with a Sharpie maybe. But I don't think it'll stick because it's silicone. Come on. I want you out of there. We don't want bubbles. No bubbles. Is it straight? Maybe. I think we're just gonna cure it and see. Of course, got resin everywhere. Shouldn't have to touch it, but this happens. Let's see. That is 2 minutes. And then I'll flip it over, I'll cure it on the other side. and then we'll continue. Alright. Now, did it cure this side? Probably not. So we're gonna do that. I have to say I already like this lamp better than the other one. I did not like the double-sided. It's so finicky. Let's turn that off. Alright, now flip it back over. We're trying not to dislodge it. Now we gotta get this out. Ooh, there's our Cheshire Cat. And there's a little bit of excess here. I want that out of there. I'm gonna have to cut that. You see me have my baby scissors. And then we'll grab that little piece and take it out of there. Okay, now, it is a little crooked. Oh well. We're gonna have to work with it. What do we want to do with the kitty cat? Let's see. What do we have for chrome powders? Those are the original ones. There is a purple chrome. I feel like that would be cool for Cheshire Cat. Just have a brush now. I thought I had the teeny brush somewhere. There's this one. Could use this one. I like these little brushes that Let's Resin gives. Alright, now, being that's not sticky anymore, we're gonna... Your hand knocking stuff over. We're gonna take one of these. And we're gonna take a little bit of this chrome powder. Just a little bit. You don't need a crazy amount. Put it in the bottom of there. take our isopropyl. And I'm gonna, oh, look at that. Look how creepy that looks. I'm just trying to get it to go into the cat area. I might need a little more powder. You can also do this with varnish, which honestly I think the varnish might be better. I feel like it colors better. Like the color is thicker with the varnish. I might even switch to that because this doesn't seem like it's coloring the best that it could be. I don't know, I could leave it like that. I could do varnish on the back with a different color. All this stuff falling everywhere. I have to use a different brush. That one's wet now. This one probably has a brush in it. Yep. What other color do we want to use? A different purple? I think the new chrome powders have a different purple. I should use the chameleon. Oh, you know what? I might do. This is the new chameleons. Or is this the old chameleon? No, this is the new one. That's maple. Way down here. Black cherry. Alright, we're doing black cherry. Don't ask me why. It just sounds good. Black cherry. So let's get a new one of these. And this one's clean. Let's get some varnish. Duraclear. And we're just going to put some of that in there. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. These have a weird, a very weird seal on them. Let me show you. It's different. That's odd. Okay. I'm just gonna use what's on the lid, which probably isn't gonna be enough. I'm gonna have to take some out of here. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I used another brush. There, got a little tiny scoop. Scoop a little bit. Not even filling that scoop up. I don't want to waste this stuff. Ooh. Look at that. That's cool. And then we're just gonna go right over top. Whether that chrome will still be there, well, I guess we'll find out. I'm hoping the chrome will stay, and then this will just give it some extra oomph. Alright, we're gonna let that dry and we're gonna see what happens with that. But that is like, I don't know, that color is pretty cool looking. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. No, we're gonna have to let that dry. I mean, on my cloth, it's not looking like anything. The purple is. There's the purple. But I don't know. I don't know what the black cherry is supposed to look like. We'll find out. I wonder if I put it in the heater, in front of the heater, it'll dry faster. Well, you know what? Here's a good way to tell what your chameleon micas are gonna look like against black. It's kind of cool. You can see it through there. It looks pretty cool. Like, you can definitely tell. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a good... It's not dry yet. I don't know if I need to clean... I might need to clean that up a little bit. I kind of wanted the rim to be a different color. I didn't want it to be the same. So I'm going to clean some of that around the edge off. this might be messy. I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's starting to get hot in here. 71. I'm going to turn that off. Alright, well, all I can say is it looks decent from the other side. It is patchy though. And that makes me wonder if I should put some more on there. We still have some. So, like, why not? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna look. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright, now, usually we put black behind it. We will mix some black with UV. Let's, where's the black? Right here. We want a teeny weeny amount. Is it dry? Not completely, no. That's what I'm going to put in there for now. Oops. I want to mix the black and the UV. Oh, it's pretty light. That's probably good. Alright, let's see. I'll put some black on here. Okay. Okay. I'm dropping all these everywhere because they're sticking to me. Okay. Let me do this. This feels like it's... Alright, so we're gonna take this acrylic marker and we're gonna color it black. And then we're gonna do clear over the top. Because mixing black in the UV resin never seems to work. You never get the stark black that you want. So, this is what we're gonna do. I feel like this might turn out like crap, but we're learning. We're learning. I want to see how it turns out. We're gonna have to let this dry. I mean, that's black. That's black you're gonna get. How long does that take to dry? Well, we can judge it by that. So, give it a minute. I think we're dry. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're gonna leave that on for a minute. Well, not a minute, but 5 minutes. What I mean. For some time. Why is that happening? Holy crap. We're having a weird reaction. It has to be because of the markers. I've never seen it do that before. Nothing can ever just work the way you want it to, huh? That is so weird. I think this whole thing is going to be a fail. I'm predicting it right now. Because it's already looking really bad. This is why I don't like working with UV. I think it's going to be quick, it's going to be faster, and yada yada yada, and it's not. It's not. Ooh. It's getting solid now. Ish. I don't understand why that bubbled up like that. It's probably cured now. Let me cure it on this side. And then we're gonna take it out and see what we got. Alright. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, it looks interesting. And look what it did in the back. You see that? It bulged up right here. Immediately when I put the UV light on. Ooh. I mean, it's not... Okay, something happened there. Some of that seeped under, which is another reason why I don't like using UV resin in this kind of thing. this up. And this stuff gets hard, too. Like, does not want to cooperate. There's a piece of glitter or something that sunk. You know, see, no, that's gonna have to get sanded, dremeled, whatever, to fix it. This is what we got. I mean, it looks cool. It definitely, looks cool. It's just like, look at the back. I don't know if you can see that. There's a giant bulge there that I'm gonna have to like sand down. And then I'm gonna have to grind the edges. It's definitely solid though. And it's cool, like, look at the light catching. So, I'm not the craziest about it though. I don't like that line around the inlay. It's definitely cool though. I could see why people like doing that. It's just a pain. It's such a pain. I don't know. It's weird. It's like something seeped down underneath and it just... Huh. Now I got all this I gotta take out of here. Pain, 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 pain. I gotta get all this off the mold. Let me try the tape. My cat's whining for some reason. She probably wants in the room. I don't know. This just takes so long to clean up. I'm gonna have to start covering areas on this mold that I don't want resin to get in. I like the mold. I am not skilled at the mold yet. I don't know what the fuck that was. That sounded weird. That sounded really weird. Alright. In case you wanted to see what we made. It's okay. It's definitely not the greatest. I don't know why I did that. It poofed up really fast. Maybe the UV light was too close. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I need to do this with regular resin. Oh, let me take these freaking gloves off. Oh, hands are free. Freedom. Oh. I don't think I want to do any more live streaming today. I think that's gonna be it. Next time I do this, let's see if you can see it. You know what? There we go. Light, actual light. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't like this outline, which I could have fixed if I hadn't put the mica powder there. And if I put the mica powder in the cat, cleaned up this area and this area, and just did clear over the cat, it would have made that disappear. Also, I don't know why it bubbled like that. Like immediately after I painted the back with acrylic marker. Why do you look so... You mean dad or sad? Because you put dad. You trying to say I have a dad bod? Stormy. Oh, dad equals sad. I have a resting bitch face. So that's just the way I look when I'm just relaxed face. But yeah, I don't know why that bubbled up like that. And I'm really shaky. I think I need to go have a protein shake for lunch. Autocorrect. I get so mad at my phone sometimes because it'll change a word completely and it's not what I wanted it to be, and then I have to retype the whole thing, and then I have to click on the option to not have it change it, or it'll just change it again. Yeah, isn't it annoying? It's really annoying. Oh. And everything's sticking to me in here. And look, I got my pile of leaves. Look, my leaves, Stormy. My husband and I have been going on walks, and I've been collecting and drying leaves. And I want to put them in a snail. I might even put them in, you know that big dragon that sits on the globe? I might put the leaves in there. Look at this one. It's got green veins. It is very annoying when that autocorrect, but I thank God for autocorrect because I can't remember how to spell a lot of things because I don't do it enough anymore. Like in school, you do the spelling bee and you get really good at spelling and you're always writing stuff and doing stuff, and now it's just like I'm not doing any of that. Is it cold where you are, Stormy? It's getting cold here. All my windows in here are fogged up, and I had to put the space heater on. It was 65 in here. Yep, that's what we're in right now. We're in autumn. We got all the leaves falling. I've been trying to collect different colored ones. We got green. I got red. I got the one that was the hardest to find was the orange. Here's one. You don't have spelling bees. Oh, that's crazy. That was a big thing in school with us. Like, oh, super cold. I wouldn't say we're super cold yet. I think we're in the 50s outside. Super cold to me would be like negative anything, really. Negative anything is super cold. But we're not there yet. I'm gonna try and get the second part of the werewolf thing, the voiceover today. Is there? It might be my internet. My internet's weird. Sometimes the video will freeze on my end and nothing will be happening on the video, and I'll be like, okay, did my stream just crash? I don't know. And then, yeah, it's a lot colder at night. It is. I don't know how low it's getting here. I would imagine 30s, 40s. We go by Fahrenheit. I don't know if you go by Celsius or... It feels weird not seeing Andy doing his lives lately. It was funny. I said, I think it was last Tuesday, I sent him a message on Discord. I said, no live today. And it might be the distance. I don't know. And he said he was in Turkey. And I said, what are you getting, a BBL? He didn't know what a BBL was, and my husband didn't know either when I mentioned it to him. And I said, it's Brazilian butt lift. Everybody goes to Turkey for their Brazilian butt lift. And I don't know. I thought it was funny. Andy's in Turkey getting his Brazilian butt lift. Yeah, I haven't seen a live yet, so maybe he'll do one this week. I don't know if there's anybody left to interview. I do have a sale end of November. It's a Krampus sale, so I'm imagining I'm gonna need to make some Christmas stuff. And I got some molds I got some molds from Let's Resin. Yeah. I thought about making these just plain. Just making a plain one, making sure there's no bubbles in it. And then bedazzling it. And then making a mold of a bedazzled one. I thought it would be cool. Did he? He did a live? I must have missed that one. What was I doing Tuesday? I guess I wasn't really paying attention this week. This week was kind of crappy. So, Audrey. No, I missed that one. I'll have to go back and watch it then. I don't know if you probably... Sounds like a great idea. What do you mean? What does? Oh, you mean the bedazzling the little gingerbread men and stuff. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I got these at Walmart, and it comes with stars, flowers, moons. You see the little moon in there? The moons. There's little flowers, there's little stars, squares, hearts, angel crafts. I don't know if I know that one. Is she a new channel? If she's a new channel, I might not have seen her yet. I didn't. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of stopped watching people because they kept doing blooms. And I got tired of watching the blooms. I know you were getting tired of the blooms too. I've never even done a bloom. And now I've seen so many people do it, and I don't know. What's the obsession? Are people buying these blooms a lot? Are they obsessed with them? Or is it just something people like doing? I don't know. But I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go for now. I might come back on here later. Maybe try... I don't know. Because even if you look at Andy's channel, he has 9,000 subscribers. He's not getting the views. Like his views aren't the highest, at least from what I've seen. That's what I don't understand. Like, if he's got all these subscribers, what are they watching? Or are they just... Yeah, the blooms, yeah, they're kind of boring. But this is cool. A little Cheshire cat. That was my first time doing it the reverse way. At least for me, it's the reverse way. And I could see why people like it, because it kind of pops. It makes it 3D. But I'm going to talk to you later, Stormy. Maybe I'll come back on here later and do some actual regular resin stuff. I don't know if I'll be live or not. I think I prefer just filming regular non-lives. I don't watch what people... I try to watch different stuff. That's why I always liked, what's his name? Daniel Cooper. He was always doing something different. He was always recreating stones and playing around with different things with the UV resin and showing different stuff. And that's kind of where I want to go with this. But maybe I'll talk to you later, or talk to you on the premiere if I do a premiere for that second part of the werewolf. I haven't seen KD in a minute either, so I don't know what he's been up to. But yeah, I need to go and make some protein shake for lunch. So see you later. Bye.